Good. Draw your knees in, roll around on your back a little bit. Good, kitty cats. Let's roll up together, shall we? Move over here away from the equipment. Welcome to Bay Area Besties. What a great turnout. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Kirks, Marcy, Kristen, Karen, Helga. Great. Awesome. And of course, I flipped the switch to go live around the world. So it's a few thousand people in the Bay Area, a few billion people around the world. My name is Greg. Who cares? It's not about me. It's about you and your well-being and your calm and feeling better in your body from doing yin and restorative yoga. If you're watching for the first time, we in the Bay Area, we have these magic blue cushions. So if you don't have one, go into your bedroom, take the cat off of the bed, move it onto the sofa, get your mate off of the bed, and just go ahead and do this in your bed. It's my invitation to you. Anyway, I think we should just start moving. Everything will make sense once we start moving. Shoulders, one. Trust the process. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. It's already very round. I've had a very long day, just like every single day, just like you guys. We're all in this merry-go-round together. So yoga allows us to get off the ride for a minute and find our peace, our calm, our presence, our poise. I don't know how you live without that stuff. So yoga includes it. 7, 8. If you're brand new, this is called Joint Juice. Me and the Bay Area buddies, we do this every single class up your back. And it keeps us friskier and younger and lighter and more buoyant and generally more optimistic about life. And out. A lot of philosophers, a lot of people trying to describe what life is, but if it's anything, it's a mystery. No one has it figured out. Those who claim they have it figured out, I'd be cautious about them. I kind of like the mystery thing. Means I can't figure it out. I don't need to. My best bet is to get on and ride it where it goes, not resist it. Poof. Good. 1, 2. Don't figure this stuff out. Just do it with a group of humans who want to find some peace and calm. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. Now I call this yoga for everybody. I think everybody can do this. If you're sitting in a chair, you can move your head around. If you can barely move your head, well, that qualifies. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be Bendy Betty or circus performer. 7. Good. Now just close your eyes, drop your head, think about your belly button. Do you have an innie or an outie? Good progress. Here in the Bay Area, we like to work on our hands. We're very handsome. So this, I understand if you're very tight, you can't even get here yet. And that's okay, because this might be way too much. So you're more than welcome. Thumbs on the outside, lean back into your wrists instead. Same exact principle, just different ways of getting at it. All my Bay Area friends, their hands are together, elbows bend in, they drop their chin. The heels of their hand, they make full paw prints in their blue cushion. But if you can't do it, do what you can do. If you do what you can do, you're playing your part in the game. Had a big drum session today, played golf, visited with friends, my hugged some people. I need my hands, man. Okay, come out. All right, and then I saw two beautiful red-tailed hawks above hole number 5. I think it was a guy and a girl hawk. I think they were um, flirting, but it sure was beautiful to watch. This is what happens before they make new hawks, and it's nice to see springtime, the couples coupling together. Good. Now my hands are all the way inside out like a hawk up my back. And hey, man, if you can't get your wrists inside your armpits, don't even worry about it. Don't even trip. Drop your chin and touch your elbows together like all my Bay Area friends. Now, I just happen to come from a group of Bay Area friends. They're all contortionists and circus performers, and that's why I like them. But I'm teaching a lot of people that are crispy in Cleveland, desperate in Dubai, and atrophied in Auckland. So do what you can. It's no one movement. You add them all up and you get a mystery. Good. All right. Seriously, would you ever really want to figure out life? Would you just want to have like a PhD paper that explains everything, why you love your kid and why the sky is blue? Other way. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shake it out. Now, when I do this for my really active classes, I really shake hard. My hands are sore, up and down. Good. Now, this is going to sound strange if you're new, but I'm asking you to cup your hands at your heart, drop your chin, and just connect your head and your hands and your heart, your thought, your feeling, and your action. Settle into a union of your great human faculties. I'd like to say that we're calm and peaceful souls. Okay, baby twist, gonna lace my paws. If you're tight, you only get to here. You're so welcome in this group. And if you're a bendy, you just, oh, you stretch way, way. You know what? I feel like I got my t-shirt tucked in a little tight. I'm just gonna oscillate a little bit. See, there's a brand of yoga that it's not so strict and formal. It's more liquid and rhythmic and circular and yummy. Now turn left, relax your paws, get a twist. Look so far to the left, you can see to the right. If you're very bendy, left arm behind your back, grab your right shin. I have friends that can do that. Good, now stop thinking. I invite you, stop thinking. There's a beautiful mourning dove cooing outside my window. Good, kids. Come out of that. Now my legs have been crossed this way, so we are tremendous creatures of habit, aren't we? Habit, it's not a bad thing. It helps us remember where our car is when we go out in the morning, but we don't want habits to get so stuck that we can't see reality. So yoga switches the cross. I can take my fingers and I can move it one finger over, and then it's like, ooh, that feels weird. And then if you're tight in Tennessee, you only get to here. And if you're very bendy in Baltimore, you're way, way, way up. Turn right, relax your hands. Now just start being very happy just because. Just because. Good. And come out of that. Good start. Now, I know that forward folding for most people on the planet is very challenging. All my Bay Area friends, they come all the way down, but that's why God invented yoga blocks. And sometimes on Thursday, I'll just chill and I'll do this. I could push my face all the way down, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But we're going to do it for a minute and a half rather than, 10 seconds. Take your time, spread your shoulder blades, relax your armpits, widen your behind, fold from the hips. Just breathe. Good. Now, just being here has made me a little bendier, and so I turn my blocks down one size, a little more space, elbows come down, shoulder blades spread, head relaxes. This is it. This is it. I'm going to inhale, look forward with my long spine like turtle coming out of a shell. I'm going to exhale a little deeper. No rush. We're not in a hurry to get to the next better thing. Now, kids, on your next inhale, come on up. By the way, I call my students my kids because I don't have kids, so I got my kids. Now, here's a Bay Area bendies, no problem. Stiff in some state that starts with S. I want you to lean back and I want you to grind your gears because I think it's almost a full moon tonight. So lift up your full moons, chest up, head back. Now, very bendy people, they can really, really grind their gears, get their hips way up. It's not a competition. It's win-win. It's collaboration, not competition. It's cooperation. Odd thought. You know what? Sometimes I just need another one. Other way. If something feels good, you can do a reprise. It's okay. I'll probably have a Haagen-Dazs bar tonight to treat myself on Thursdays, and maybe I'll have two. Now, I know if you're brand new, you may not like this next sequence, but it's so important, and all my Bay Area friends really like this sequence. It gets every possible range of motion. It really works on the cush. And we just start with cats and cows. There's nothing more important than some good cats and cows. And I know it's terribly simple, but life is terribly simple. Up and down. Good. Now round up into your best cat. Stay up in your best cat. Drop your chin. Curl your tail feathers under. Good. Now sink down into Heka cow with buns flaring, chest forward. Good. Now you might be thinking, well, that's not that hard. But then I come forward to the front of my cush, knees are hip distance apart, fold my tippies under. Most of you know what's coming. I'm 69, which means I've entered my 70th year, and I want these next 30 to 40 years to be unbelievably spectacular. So from what I've heard from the people in the know, if I just squat every day, it's going to keep my knees, ankles, feet, and shins really healthy and springy. Now, this next movement, if you're doing this on a hardwood floor, you could bruise your butt. So that's why I like the cushion, because I can kind of come down with some degree of grace and elegance. Boom. And then I stretch up. Now, if you're a very deep squatter, your booty's already on the floor, so there's no drop. But if you grew up in my family, the way our legs are built, it's like, you could break your ass. Good, now sit up really tall, arms back, chest forward, legs strong, toes in. Good, now here is the key counter pose. Paws down. I use fists. Feet come in, and then super bridge, lift up. Now, if you're very bendy, you can just go crazy. Your hips can go way higher than your knees. Most of us over 47, just this is great. Good, come on down. If you're a little older than 47, you're welcome. Now, here's a great movement. I bring my feet in. Good, now I'm kind of buoyant with my booty a little bit. I'm Elvising my pelvis up and down. I'm not so strong I can get over my feet yet, so I do some of this. Then I walk over my toes and I struggle to bring my knees down. Now, I have to be honest with you. That's a challenging movement for me. You can see my ankles, the right ankle, that's dorsiflexion. And now same with my toes, they're folded under. And I don't like it. I think you should only have to do what you want to do all the time, but it doesn't seem to be the case, does it? There are these other people and their concerns. So I find that by doing yoga and employing some discipline, it makes me a little more able to live life on life's terms. Now I turn my feet over, oh geez, and then I lean. Now I can get back on my hands, and now I've got something on my hippies, and I'm going to thrust up, I'm going to lift up. Now I swear, if you're older than 50 and you start to do this, you're going to start aging backwards. Good. If you're younger than 50, you're going to be glorious. Now, all fours, cats and cows. Now, I don't know how impressed you were with that sequence, and I don't really care. I just know that you have served your body very, very well. Except we're just going to do it one more time before we get to the dreamy, drifty stuff. And this time, we're going to go faster. Knees forward, toes under, squat, boop. Arms forward, arms up for bend ears. Good, drop onto your butt without the airbag going off. Stretch your legs out. Push the sky up. Chest forward, arms back, chest forward, legs strong, toes in. Arms down, hands back, feet in. Buns up, kids. Flare them tushies. Yeah, I got billions of people lifting their butt on command. It's great. Good. Come on down. Now, I sink back. I bring my feet in hecka far. Oh, you know how much I like this, but it's not as bad as the first time. Almost. And then, oof. Wow. That sucks. Now, my feet are like this. Now I can get my hands behind me with my feet folded under and I lift up. And then I come forward. And then I silently curse myself for doing that. Then oh my God, the happy starts. My knees are out wide. I'm jiggling my tail feathers. My feet are together. I'm very tight. I can only make it down to my elbows. And here's a fun variation, if you can see it. I'm bringing my arms underneath, palms up. And I call this splat. With my palms underneath, I can reach all the way down to my ankles and kind of pull my butt down. Now, I understand if you're crispy in Cleveland, you got to be way up on your elbows because you're gonna blow up your hips. So take your time. 2 more breathings. Okay, kids, now, if I come up from child's pose, this is called obviously kneeling, isn't it? I'm on my knees, I'm on my cushion, my knees are wide, my feet are together, and I'm kind of up and down with my hips a little bit, just keeping things kind of springy and buoyant down there. But now, I honestly do not expect you, we have a lot of people watching. We have 1,300 subscribers now. And I understand if this idea of leaning back is like, you've got to be kidding me. But a lot of my Bay Area friends can just go splat in a kneeling pose. Now you'll see during the break when you guys weren't watching, I put this big cushion behind me. And if I take my time and I lean back really slow, and if I do this on my blue cushion, and if I give it a minute or two, sooner or later I'll be back on the bolster. Now, if you're young and probably female and probably in 30s or 40s or 10s or something, no problem. So I really want you to enjoy this and indulge in it. And those of us who find it a struggle, we're going to let it open up the tissue. You'll note I've not gone all the way back yet. I can't rush this. I'm 69 damn years old. Don't bother me. Actually, I don't keep track of age. I could care less. Now, kids, I made it all the way on my back. I put a block underneath my head, and now I am in Supta Virasana. Now, for most of us dudes in our 70th year around the planet, most dudes in their 70th year, I don't mean to compare myself, but yeah, I do, can't kneel and lean all the way back. Does this make me better than all the other guys? It does. It does. I'm just kidding. I hope you know that I'm kidding. I am just a bozo on the bus. Okay, now it leads to this great pose. I come up, I put my hands on this bolster behind me, and now I'm going to pretend I got my 20-pound cat on my lap, and I'm going to lift him up off of me as high as I can. And this is my edge. I just want you to be on your edge. The good edge. Lift up, stretch is so good for you. Good kitty cats. And come on down. All right. Now, I'm going to get off my legs. They've been all bent for a while. Now I'm just straightening my legs out in front of me, kind of pushing my knees down, getting the dents out of my legs, pulling my toes in. Now, I'm going to bring my feet in like this, and I'm going to fold my right shin under like that. Did you get that? Boink, right, boink. This is such an important position. I know if you're new, you're over here just cursing me, but after a while, your booty, especially this booty is going to drop in here. It's going to sink. Then you can bring your right elbow down to the floor. Now, a lot of people are going, does he really mean his right elbow? Yeah, because that's the way we were designed at the factory. It's really good for your stomach, intestines, hard-working internal organs. People don't get squished and squeezed enough. We don't get hugged enough. We don't hug enough. I don't think humans touch as much as humans used to. We're much more separate, and you stay on your pad, I'll stay on my iPad, and I'll send you a text. But this allows us to at least feel our own body, to get in and become aware of our own skin, our own body, our own viscera, our own guts. Good. Now come up. Stretch your paws up. Ooh, Man, you guys should go golfing with me. It's really an experience. Now, I know this is hard if you're new. Cactus, turn to the right. Hey, there's my leg down there. This left hand is going to grab my right shin. That's about it for me. Now turn your face all the way to the left, even though your torso is going to the right. Now I've got you going every which way but loose, which was my favorite Burt Reynolds, Sally Fields movie. They were such an adorable couple. I think they've both passed. In yoga, we learn passing is just a transition, so no fear, no worry. Everything's always working out. Consciousness is ongoing. Yes, we get scared. Oh my God, people die. You don't get to see them anymore, but we know that it hurts. But in truth and in spirit, consciousness never dies. Just thought I'd throw that in. Inhale here. Good. Now, exhale, release. And you know I'm big into this lifting the cat up off of my lap thing. Lift up your buns. I want to hear you squeak, squeak. Lift up. Good, kitty cats. Very, very good. Especially you tight in Tennessee people. You're so brave for doing this. I really acknowledge people for just getting your ass back in the game. Now, take this leg out, not off. Just put your right ankle underneath your left ankle. That is totes cool, unless you're a Bay Area bendy and your right ankle goes happily on top, ankle bone is over to the left, the right knee is dropping, there's kind of your shins line up, you pull back on your high how you doings, your pelvis rotates forward, your spine is long. If you can't sit like this happily, put that underneath that because I want you to come back. Hug me. I need hugs too. We all need hugs. Now, bring your right arm under. Hug yourself up and down with your elbows. Good. Now, when you get to the point where your elbows line up, then your arms will fold up into this. First time I saw this, it's like, I ain't doing that. And then take your elbows around in a big greasy circle. Now this gets fear and worry and anxiety and scarcity and angst and worry out. Other way. If we just take the world at face value, it's terrifying. It's look at everything that could go wrong and everybody's vulnerable. But there's something deeper going on. Yoga teaches us to find it. Now, turn your body to the right again. Turn your face to the left again. Tilt your forearms to the right. Kind of extend your arms out even though your elbows are crossed. Close your eyes and join me in that beautiful realm where there's no thought. That's where we join together. That's where we're one. I don't mean conceptually. I mean the experience of being one loving being. Well, that's quite a claim, mister. Good, now bring this back. Yeah, it is. Grab your elbows, brings them up, and get your happy on. Can you get your elbow kind of behind your head? I'm going to try to get my left elbow behind my head. Then I'm going to lean into these ribs right here. Oh, boy. Good. Now I'm going to get my right elbow behind my head, and I'm going to lean into my ribs. Good. And up you go. Good. Now, kids, it's a term of endearment. My right forearm's on top of my left. Is yours? Now, take these paws and make them go blah. Close your eyes. Stop thinking. Be unusually happy for no reason. Good. Now we chant Om. It's one of the great things we do to heal. Big inhale. Okay, hands at the heart. Now I don't know about you guys, but I find it very easy to love the people that I love, my family and my friends, and you know, I love the people that I love. It's easy. It's not so easy to love the people that I don't love. So love and tolerance to everybody everywhere. No way, man. Okay. Now I know if you're very tight in Tennessee, you're leaning back, just wishing, can we just do that laying on our face thing in just a minute? But my Bay Area bendies, they're going to want to fold over their pearl of great price and face plant. It's much more challenging than just crossing your legs. It's a more advanced leg cross. So I'm giving those with open buns a chance to get their hips a little more open. Good, kitty cats. Come on up. Good job. This is so good for you. I am so glad people will do this with me. Good. Now shake your legs out. Straighten them. I'm straightening my legs so much my heels are lifting. Getting the dent out of my knees. And then stretch up. Get way up. Now you got a brand new t-shirt with a cool icon on it. And it's like, boom, my chest. And relax. Good job. Do you remember the sequence? Yoga is really good for your memory. Right knee over here. That's important when you're over 50. You want to remember the stuff. Good. Now this shin folds under. I kind of shift it around. I shift my undercarriage, get this left bun down, get on top of my ankle, get a good knee crease. I got to tell you, lifting both hands because of my non-childbearing guy hips, it's hard for me to get my left elbow down. Got lots of, in fact, you know what? I'm going to use my right hand and I'm just going to bring my left elbow down. All my Bay Area friend, left elbows piercing the mat. I know. Then you turn your chest up, then you lay on your back. Don't compare yourself to the other primates. Somebody's always going to be bendier than you, prettier than you, more money than you, more popular, more likes on Facebook. We're just going to put an end to all that ridiculous comparison, okay? You're perfect. God made you perfect, in my humble opinion. You should agree with me. Good. Now here, I'm going to come up and then, both arms up, turn left, twisty twist, probably the biggest one. Left arm behind your back for Bay Area bendies. Bay Area stiffies, just pull that left hip in. Tall spine, chin level, close your eyes. To me, every pose is a prayer. Some people don't understand prayer. They don't really, but there's more than one way to pray. One is to shape your body into these beautiful icons or hieroglyphs. Good, now release. Now here's a great pose for dudes. Honestly, I think women do it more naturally and easily, but dudes can do it too. I'm putting a rocket ship underneath my behind, and I am going to lift my rear like 15 feet. And this is good for everybody, but especially dudes whose hips are beginning to congeal and atrophy. Nobody wants that. Lift up. Lift up higher. Good. Come on down. Oh, that's a religious experience for me. Good. Now, drag this out. Yes, yoga is a religious experience for me. Now, this leg comes out. I'm tight in Tennessee. I'm dying. I'm putting the foot underneath. There's no way this foot's going to go on top. But whoa, there is. So it does. This is called Yogasana, Yogasana. Cool name for a pose. Now, arms out. How big is your wingspan? Your wingspan, tip to tip here, is for most people about the same from top to bottom. I'm 74 inches long from top to bottom, and I'm 74 inches wide from left to right. Now, left arm under, grab, and then try to touch your fingers behind your back. Shoulder contortionists can do it. Trust me. Fold up your arms if they do. Oof. I'm so buff and muscular, just kidding, but that's kind of hard. Ups and downs. And then circles. I don't know about you guys, but you know, when you get to be 50-ish, your body starts to feel different. It's just a different thing, and it's a good thing. It's great to get older and the gift of experiencing this part of life. But let's keep our bodies as healthy and springy and resilient and lively as they can possibly be. They were designed at the factory to work the whole life. Good. Now, chest, elbows to the left. Turn your beautiful face all the way to the right. Tilt your head to the right. Drop your chin. Close your eyes. Lift your baby up away from the alligator. That's your arms. Stop thinking. Mystery. The mystery of being. It's a miracle. If that's not a miracle, nothing is a miracle. If that is a miracle, everything's a miracle. Kitty cats, bring it back to the center. Now, if I unfurl, I'm going to put my left forearm on top because my left shin is on top. Now my hands, rather than rigor mortis, tension, anxiety, worry, fear, dread, relax. I have calm and peaceful hands. Close your eyes. Everything is always working out. Good. Now grab these self-same elbows, brings them up. And I might have invented this, I can't remember, but just I'm going to move the frame around my head. Now, most people don't do this kind of stuff, and it just turns to stone. It's not good. Left elbow behind my head, leaning into my left ribs. Right elbow behind my head, unless it doesn't. Stretching my rib cage, breaking my bra strap, giving it a good stretch. Good. Now come up. Big, beautiful wingspan. Now we're going to stimulate our back on the way up for big Om, for big inhale. Here we go. Half a minute, meditate with me. I'll meet you in the unified field of consciousness. There's a place we all come together. Thank God. Good. Now, if you're tight in Tennessee and you got no forward fold, you can just chillax for a sec. I'm going to grab my left wrist with my right hand, and I could use a forward fold to keep the hippies open. I do not want to be a tight ass. I do not wish to have one of them tight booties. Kids, come up. Now, this has been a lot of yin and a lot of joint juice. So I really do owe you like a 10-minute deep restorative pose. So I'm more than willing to pay my debts. So to do that, this is the queen of all restorative poses. Almost everybody likes it. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but I trust you because my students are much smarter than average. I'm gonna make an incline. I'm gonna put a blanket over here. I've already got this blanket over here. I'm backing up. My butt actually beeps when I go back now. Beep, beep, just like a Tesla. Now my feet come together. Now, I know you're very tight and you might not be happy, but I just want you to roll up a banky. Banky 1 goes underneath knee 1, and banky 2 goes underneath 2. Now, if you're very flexible and you're on your cushion and your knees just butterfly wide open and you just groove on this. But anyway, I'm showing the restorative version. Knees supported. I lean. This incline allows me to relax back, slow, patient, and peaceful. And then now my elbows kind of sink in on the side, opens my chest, groins and undercarriage nicely melting open, eyes closed. 7 minutes. Okay. You can fall asleep. It's my job to keep track of the time. It's your job to lose track of the time. And I'm doing it. I'm right here with you. I promise. Now we leave our bodies together. Move the breath from up in your head or in your chest. Move it down to your bell. Move your breath 2 inches south of your belly button. Okay. Diaphragmatic rest and relaxation breathing. Relax your mouth. Soften your jaw. Purse your lips. Relax your tongue. And the pose starts now. It's nice, huh? We're not even halfway done, so relax more than twice as much. You deserve this. Okay, my beautiful friends, now stay in the pose, but just stretch your languid legs out like pool lounge chair pose, floating on my infinity pool. Just bobbing around my pool in Bel Air without a care. Everything is always working out for us. He shall give his angels charge over us. They keep us in all of their ways. Beautiful language. Okay, really big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Okay, now from this pose, we're just gonna sit up. That was everything in one pose. And so now we can just reconvene, reconnoiter, rendezvous together, legs crossed, having enjoyed a nice around the world together. Hands to our hearts, head bows. You go deep into you, and I go deep into me. We come to the same place together. So all together we say, Namaste. Worldwide friends, it's good to see you. I always bid you adieu or Auf Wiedersehen first. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for growing the channel. I love bringing yoga to people who otherwise wouldn't do it because the world can really use it right now. And Bay Area Bendies that are still here, you're going to get a big ol' hello from me because